Hello, YouTube. It's Cores, aka Corey P, aka. Okay, so let's get started because I really do want to talk about some things. But first, honey, let's get into my crown. Let's get into my new piece right now. Like I love this wig. I got this wig at Psycho Sisters in Low 5 Points. And it's just everything. Like I am giving you Diana Ross. I'm giving you Erykah Badu, circa 2004. You know, 'cause she just bust out of nowhere this big ass Afro wig, and like I love like on occasion, and I love it. Like I'm giving you Tiana Taylor realness. Like I am giving you Joan from Girlfriends, like Tracy Ellis Ross, just wild, easy breezy, wild and free. Like I love this look. But anyway, I wanted to get on here because I wanted to talk about this whole um Trayvon Martin thing. Cause it scares me. Like that's what I want to talk about. Like I mean, we all know that basically this what's going on is a big bag of fuckery. Like it really is, and I feel so bad for this family. And it's just like it's blatant. Like it's one thing if it's like there's always going to be speculation, but this is where like the speculation is true and everybody knows it's true, but nobody wants to do anything about it. Like it is just so blatant. Like it is like right there, like big flashing lights, like dun, 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 dun. It is what this is. Like honey, like everybody wants to try to like I think like the Sanford Police are trying so hard to like play it down because they really don't want to deal with the effects of, oh, well, he says it's self-defense. I mean, oh my God, like it's really a shit sandwich. But if that's what it is, that's all people are asking you to do is do it like treat it like a normal, like if like they say if the tables were turned, everybody knows that the black man will be sitting. He would have at least been brought in for questioning, like, and that's just if he lives somewhere where people have some sense. Like, this is Orlando, Florida. Y'all really don't like a lot of us down there. You really don't. You don't really like the Hispanic people down there. But it's Florida, so you just kind of deal. So, but y'all really don't like. Y'all ain't down with the dark brown down there. Like, y'all don't like it. Like, y'all don't like us. It's very evident. So, it's yes. I've been to Orlando, and honey, yeah, they don't love us down there. They don't love us. Like, it's not, you'll go into a store, it's nothing. You will get stared at from the time you enter until the time you leave. You probably, like, what I do is like when people just stare at me, I speak to them. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I just keep moving. And like, honey, if I got a response, it was like chilly. It could chill the room. Like it had a chill factor of -5 degrees Celsius. So, like yeah, they not feeling us. The attitude down there. But it's just sad that, you know, what's fair, what's right is right. You could have at least brought this man in for questioning. Like y'all are really just cash about this whole situation. Like y'all trying to be cash in hopes that everybody else will be casual about it. Like maybe if we don't freak out, they ain't gonna freak out. But like people are just like, this is just blatant. It is what it is. There are people like that, and just deal with it and do what's right. You know good and goddamn well that this man is wrong. First of all, y'all asked him not, the 911 dispatcher, like they supposed to. Y'all asked him, hey, don't follow him. Let the police handle it. He didn't listen. That was strike one, right there. Yeah, like, isn't that a law? Like, you can, like, people have gotten arrested on those occasions, like, where if the police told you, hey, you didn't, you, we asked you not to get involved and you got involved. Like, I don't know if it's obstruction of justice or what you could call it, but sorry, I'm just living for this hair. But honey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't listen to me, and now you've compromised the situation, you've hyped it up or whatever, and now you're a part of it. So we got to take you in too. Or, you know, and then on top of that, it's just such an extreme. It's not like, you know, he ended up getting into a tussle with the kid. You took someone's life. It's like, you mean to tell me, like, after advising this citizen, because he's not a cop, after you told this person who's not a cop, who's not, you know, a licensed officer of the law, or, you know, registered, licensed, whatever, approved, I don't know how y'all do it. I guess, yeah, I guess you go to police academy and you get a degree or a certificate, but the point is, he wasn't there. He didn't have it. He was a regular person, just a citizen, and you advised this citizen, don't get involved, and they end up getting involved after you asked them not to. Like, that's grounds. And now look at what happened. Because this person got involved after you asked them not to, someone's dead. An unarmed man is dead. An unarmed kid is deceased. And you're not going to bring him in for at least to question him, just to be like, okay, nigga, we need to understand what happened. Why were you there after we told you not to be there? Why were you involved? Because, you know, when I told you not to get involved, that person was alive, and now this person's dead, and it turns out it's a child, and it turns out he lives in this neighborhood, and it turns out that he was unarmed. All he had in his pocket was some Skittles and an Arizona iced tea. So why won't you, for the life of me, why aren't you people arresting him? You're only making things worse for yourself, because now, if they really continue on this path, somebody's got to step down. The chief of police, the sheriff, that the whole law system has to be gutted and redone. Like, you're not going to really walk away from this unscathed. Like, why aren't you just going ahead and do what you know you're supposed to do? It's not easy. And it really, I mean, and it really does say what we all know, that, like I said, Florida, especially those parts, they don't really care for black people. Now you're making it real obvious. Because, I mean, this is not nothing to be casual about. Because, you know, good God, well, if it was a white kid, y'all would be on top of this like Nutella on fruit, honey. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would be on top of this like Nutella on toast. You know, like peanut butter on jelly. You be on it. It will be nipped. Somebody is going to jail. Somebody is getting a trial. It is a done data. So why, I'm sorry, I'm living this hair. So why, as I shake my hair at you, why won't you go ahead and arrest this man? So, and it just scares me, because, like, you hear so many stories like that. It's like, it's dangerous being a young black man. Even me, like, I'm 26. I'm still young, sort of, relatively. You know, I'm in my 20s, but I'm a young black male, and I don't want to be walking around somewhere minding my own business, and then some trigger happy fool is trying to play kill the nigga. Like, and at least, like, if something like that would happen to me, I want it to be treated like it's supposed to be treated. Like, you know, I, I'm innocent. I was just wrongfully done in. I need justice for me, for my family, and just for all people like me. And that's what happened. Like, this kid was just visiting his dad, not bothering a soul, going to the corner store, living his life. And then, this man just automatically assume because he was a young black male, I mean, let's call it the way it is. He saw this young black male walking around, and instead of being, like, like if he just had to know what this kid was up to, instead of being a good neighborhood watch person and just being like, hi, I'm the neighborhood watch guy, I noticed you've been looking around, you lost, you need help, we're just here to help, what's going on. You didn't even do that. Like, you just automatically assume the worst, and you pumped yourself up, got a gun, which as a neighborhood watch person, you're not even supposed to have a gun. Like, I don't think they allow them to do that. Like, if you're going to do that, like, that's the one time you cannot have your gun on you. Even if you are licensed to carry a concealed weapon, I mean, you live in a gated community in Orlando, Florida. Like, you're not in the hood, okay? It's not that deep. You are not in a war zone. The highlight of your life is, they have a sale at Trader Joe's. I mean, come on, like, girl, like, it's really not, you know, it's not that deep. So because you see one random young black man walking around, you just automatically, you got your guns cocked, loaded, and ready to blow. That's fucked up. And then just the way the media don't give a fuck, because they always say that our stories sometimes, like, we'll get a little highlight. The only time they really pay attention to anything that happens to black people is if they're the ones committing the crimes. But when it's stories like this where a innocent black child has just been killed for no reason, everybody's just like, either they're just like, oh, it's just a black kid, it's not important, or they're like, okay, one less nigga to worry about, or hey, bam, that's how we need to do, we need to kill him. Like, that's pretty much the views. And it just scares me because, like I said, you hear so many stories like that, and that there are people out there like that. And instead of us just admitting to ourselves as a country that we still have issues with race, it's just everybody wants to act like it doesn't exist. So it makes me a little sad. Like I said, it scares me, and it scares me because like I said, I'm a young black man, and I have a young brother. He'll be 16 in June, and he lives in Alabama, and there, girl, people still, there are some places where people still have the shotgun next to like, sitting in the kitchen, honey. And there are definitely some parts, even where I'm from, Tuscaloosa, there are definitely parts of Tuscaloosa where if you are young and black, honey, that is licensed to go ape shit. So, and it scares me because, like, my brother is such a happy go lucky person. He wouldn't harm a fly. And just because he's young, black, and male, there are people out there who just want to do bad things to him because they don't like his skin color. And then now, and that's just the saddest part, is because, like, this Zimmerman guy, he robbed this boy's family. He took an important member of their family. He took a loving son, a brother, a cousin, a friend. Like, he has robbed so many people of this life, by taking this boy's life. And regardless if you don't really like black people or something, just one, you're a police officer. Y'all are the law. The law does not see color; it sees right and wrong. And of course, there's always a question of ethics in situations, but this is a clear situation where, you're not even doing the bare minimum. You're trying to like blow this away like it just didn't happen. He's just like, whatever. Like, you don't know. It's like, regardless of what you feel about black people, that was somebody's child. You know, that was somebody's child. But anyway, I didn't mean to get all heavy on you guys. Sorry, that was on my mind, and it was just like, I've been seeing all these videos where people are posting about it, and like, you know, I'm not kill whitey, fuck the white man. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about right and wrong. Like, I don't care if Trayvon was, you know, little Trevor who was white. Like, if it's wrong, it's wrong. And, you know, and if it was little Trevor and George Zimmerman was George Johnson, the black man, you know, the black man would have been arrested. And you know that. you know how y'all get down. Y'all would have jacked him the fuck up. So, you know, all I'm saying is, you know, if you can't, if y'all too caught up in the fact that Trayvon is a young black man, then just think of it as, you know, him as he's just a kid. Like, regardless of, he was an unarmed child. You know, now just think if that was your kid, if your unarmed son who had no gun. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't matter if he's black, he's white, or whatever. Somebody did something to another person and it was wrong. And you're not, like I said, you know, I know, well, he said it was self-defense. Okay, yes, his word against this dead person's word, but, you know, and he has a right to get his point across, but, you know, you still, just to be fair, like, you should have took him in, brought him in, because, I mean, he called you guys and he was advised not to get involved, and once again he got involved, and look what the fuck happened. Somebody is dead. Somebody who is a kid, who is a minor, who was unarmed, regardless of race. And yes, you should be scared, because when shit like that happens, you need to investigate it, so things like what's going on is not happening. Now you got racial protests. You know, you definitely, that's definitely something to bring into account. This motherfucker, but you know, hey, like I said, I don't think y'all really give a fuck too much about black people down there. So it's whatever. But this hair is giving me, it's giving me Erica. It's giving me luscious. It is. I love it. On a good day, I could probably do a good shaka with it. Yes. I think I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm just gonna buy a random wig every now and then, just to wear it, just to give myself a little drama. You know, if I feel like being Prince, I'm gonna go get like a blowout and just be Prince. But that way I can just, you know, right now I'm giving you a little bit of like hippie, you know, like it does feel like, if I think I'm gonna actually grow my hair out like this at some point. I'm trying to restore it, because when I got my locks, a lot of this up top is thinner, so I'm trying to I bought some products to like make my hair grow again, so that I can actually, you know, do things like that, like so I can actually like get my hair back and have it stronger and healthier, because I think all that twisting and stuff, that's why I was thinning out, because I was constantly, like, all the time, but I tried to keep my locks tight, and I probably did it a little too obsessively, and now it's thinning a little bit, and it's just taking, it's grown back, see, but it's just taking a long time to get to the thickness that I needed to get to, so I can grow my hair out like this. That's gonna be like years, but I'll probably be old as hell, probably, like, but And I'd braid my hair too. I just get it braided up. Maybe not. I'd probably just wear it free. But in the meantime, I actually no, I probably won't. That's why God created people to create wigs, so you gotta do all that shit. But see, that's what I'll be talking about. I'm trying to move. It's just like I love it. Anyway, I just did like 5 minutes of me playing with my wig. Girl, I gotta go. Yes. Baby, you can go me. Yes. Eat it, Tiana. Mm. Certified on the internet, read about me. P.S. That mixtape was the bomb, Tiana Taylor. I have to tell you. This is why I wore this hair. In dedication of you. That mixtape was everything. I wrote a piece about it in my blog. So for all y'all, try to follow my blog. It's, for people that find this, and because I don't really have a lot of followers. I think I do it more for just me doing like a journal, but I want to try to make this blog work. So, I mean, follow my blog. It's corsadventures.com, corsadventures.com, all one word. And basically I do music reviews, and I'm trying to like incorporate a lot of different things in it. Like I like fashion. Like I'm not like a fashionista, but I like, just street fashion and art and things like that. And like I'm trying to be more, just incorporate a lot of that into my blog. So, but music is a major part. So it's kind of like that's kind of the angle I want. Like I want like just a a cool, you know, a cool blog. I don't know, but anyway. So leave suggestions, please. Tell me what I can do, or suggest ideas. How what would you like to see, and I'll definitely try to incorporate them. I kind of like that it kind of gives me like I got like a little invisible part going. I don't know, like it's actually my hair. But anyway, so yeah, just follow me. Follow me on Twitter, CORS1985. That's my Twitter. So just definitely follow me and see where this goes, because I really do want to kind of take this up further than just me fucking around on the computer. So yeah, hit me up.